Hello and welcome to morning yoga to help anxiety. So please just sit on the floor in easy Sukhasana pose. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. And we'll just begin this practice by placing the soles of our feet together, interlacing our fingers, and bowing the head forward. This is a very yin pose, yin meaning internal. So close your eyes, look at the back of your forehead. Take a deep breath into the belly. Exhaling out through the mouth. And just start slowing down your inhales and your exhales. Evening out our breath. Visualize this breath traveling up the base of your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way into the nape of your neck, and extending through the crown. Press the elbows into the shins, and gently use that pressure to open up the hips a little more. When we practice yoga, we begin quieting the sensations in our mind, calming the chatter, and returning to this powerful, steady breath. And as you're here, try to swell the belly like a balloon, so the breath is very low, very deep. And try to unclench your jaw, even let your tongue relax in the bottom jaw. Sometimes we push the tongue to the roof of our mouth and we don't even realize we're holding stress. Remember to breathe. Inhale, slow, deep inhales. And nice long exhales as we start to surrender a little deeper into this pose, dropping in even more. Gently begin to rise up, and you can take each heel to the corners of your mat, placing your hands behind you. That actually helps you sit up very tall, very, very lengthy in the spine. Take a deep breath. Extend through the crown of your head, and you can stay here if that is intense, or if you'd like, you can begin to walk your hands forward. And again, this is another yin internal pose, so we're just folding inward, taking our thoughts, withdrawing our senses away from the world, and bringing it underneath the surface of our skin. Inhale. Feel the belly swell with air. And observe what muscles are tight. What are you clenching and holding? And can you use the power of the exhale to let go a little deeper? And some people have a harder time with the stillness in these positions. This is more of a yin yoga practice, which is low to the ground, and the poses are held for longer. So try to observe if any kind of fluctuations are coming up for you, and bring your awareness back to your breathing. The beautiful part about a yin practice is we get to know the pose a little better. We get to stay in it for a little longer and understand and explore how it feels. Inhale, rise back up. So as we bring our legs together, take your time because that can feel intense. We're going to come into frog pose, but I like to double up my mat. It's a great yoga trick to help protect your knees. So you fold in each side, taking the knees wide, flatten the feet. Hips and knees are spread and walk onto the elbows. And you really can let the belly relax here. Guiding that breath deep into the belly. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. For adding more depth, we can extend the arms straight. And if you'd like this pose to be deeper in the hips, you can begin to lean those sit bones towards the heels. But go very slow and be really gentle with yourself this morning. Always return to being the observer. How does it feel in this moment? Inhale, come up. This is called lion's breath, where we stick out the tongue as we exhale. So don't be worried about the face you make. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, stick out your tongue. As Rumi once said, take off your mask, your face is glorious. So that's a really nice way to liberate your jaw after a night of potentially grinding your teeth or just holding tension in your face. So now let's go into laying down. Hug the knees into your chest. I find this to be extremely comforting. A nice hug. Gently go side to side if that feels good, and go really, really slow. Here we just practice the subtleties of what's happening in the body. So these subtle shifts, these subtle awarenesses. Exhale, feet to the earth. Inhale, left leg up. I'm grabbing the outside of the foot, or you can grab the ankle if you're not flexible. And just play here. So we're really deep into the hips in this yin practice. If you like to add on, you can tilt the right knee towards the side of the room. And I always like to put my right hand on my belly so I remember to breathe. Another variation is to straighten your leg. You can close your eyes here. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Follow that exhale out through the soles of your feet. Feel the breath spreading across behind your lungs, behind your heart. Still try to relax the shoulders and the jaw. gently release that leg. Inhale, right leg up. You can keep the left knee bent. And again, you can grab hold of the ankle if the foot is not available. Breathe here. You also have the option of wrapping your fingers around your big toe. Keeping the left hand onto your belly button, you can take a deep breath and let that left knee fold over to the left side of the room. So we're in half bound ankle pose, half happy baby. You can also now begin to extend that leg straight if that feels even better. And swelling the breath with deep, slow inhales. Observe your thoughts, observe what's coming up, and try to take your awareness back into your breath, into your pulse. Feel into what's happening below the surface of your skin. The space we're creating with these poses allow energy, chi, prana to start moving, flowing through your whole body. Hug this knee in. Now scoot the hips to the right side of the mat, extend left leg, and fold that knee over. So the knee crosses over the body. It doesn't need to touch the floor if that's not available for you. You can put your leg up on a block or a pillow. Extend the right arm wide like an airplane wing and look over to that right hand. And here, let the tensions melt onto the floor. You're doing great. One of the reasons this practice is good for anxiety is because it gets you onto the ground. You have the option of bending your left knee and finding your left foot with your right hand. This pose is called cattail. And observe, when we add these actions, do we start to hold our breath and clench? And can we subconsciously try to remember to breathe, even in times of discomfort? Release the leg, hug the right knee in, let it lower. Now scoot to the left side of your mat, extend the right leg, hug left knee into the midline of your body, and then gently, like a balloon, float this knee over and across, extending the left arm wide like an airplane wing, letting the tensions melt into the floor as you offer your heart to the sky. Shoulders relax, tongue relaxes. And there's a deep mantra sometimes that I say to myself, just let go. And as we take these nice deep twists, it helps our circulation, it helps our digestion. You're signaling to the body with this kind of breathing that it's safe and that you're not in danger. And when the body is notified through this powerful breath, then it can begin to self-heal. You can bend the right heel, find it with your left hand, coming into cattail on the other side. So anytime we just even lay on the ground and take deep breaths for a duration of time, you begin to slow down your brain waves into a nice rolling alpha wave, which is a meditative state. the power of this beautiful, slow breath. Inhale, float the knee up. Hug the knees into your chest. You can even squeeze in, giving yourself a nice hug. And then exhale, extending your fingertips, letting go of this entire practice, and concluding with 3 deep inhales into the belly.
This place has crumbling walls. Each staircase is guarded by animals. Everybody's got a problem, we can solve it. Everybody's got a problem, we can resolve it. All I know is that we're hurting. All I know is we're not lying. We're forgetting how to
Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bending your knees. Turn over to the right side. And press all the way up into seated, coming back into easy pose. Excellent job. Hopefully you feel more anchored, grounded, less anxious, and have the awareness to breathe throughout the rest of the day.
sunset.